and after that we started creating bank accounts, and we stopped there because we do not have access to certain responsibilities. Okay, so the person who is maintaining this server has run the program for us. That is, one program has to be run before you access the legal entity on the bank accounting page. So that is already done by the system administrator. Now we will go to setup, payments, bank account. This page will open. Okay. As we already know, we have already entered the bank and bank branches. Bank and bank branches. Okay, so we have entered the bank. Bank name is HSBC India. We click go. It brings us the bank branch. We can click on view branch. It will show us the branch details. So this is the HSBC India Chennai branch is there. Now we can click on the create account. When you click on create account, this is the bank account creation page. So country India, bank name HSBC India, branch name HSBC India Chennai. Click on continue. Once you click on continue, here we have to enter the owner of the bank account. It is IT. See, now it is showing as bank account owner IT Private Limited. This is your legal entity who is owning this bank account, where we can use this account for payables and receivables. Okay, this is the first page information gone. Click on next. In the next, you can give account name, IT Private Limited 005. Okay. Account number 123454689. Okay, no take series, nothing. INR currency. Okay. Rest all information. If you are using electronic payment method and something, you can very well define that one. Sorry, very well define that one. Right now we skipping this thing. Save and proceed next. In the next, it is asking us to define accounting. Okay, if this bank account is there, then what will be the different accounts? This is related to cash management control. This is payable controls. This is reconciliation controls, which we can very well update later stage also once we are into the cash management module. Right now we have to enter the cash account. C1, C10. Function we keep it 000. Account number Okay, we keep this one. Intercompany 00. Future segment 00. Okay. Now this, if you click on search, this combination is there. Click on this and select. Now cash clearing account. The cash clearing, we just need to change the account name, account number 1210. 1250 cash clearing. Nothing is there, then create it. Select. Okay. Okay. We have defined cash and cash clearing. If we want, we can define other things. The realized gain and loss will come when you have the foreign currency dealing, and what will be the foreign exchange charges, netting account, all this we will see in the cash management module. Okay, right now we proceed with this setups only. And payable controls nothing, receivable multi-currency receives nothing. Reconciliation control will come back again. Save and next. Okay, we need to keep the organization access here. Add organization access. Which organization it is going to access this bank account? Here we have to give payables, receivables, then organization name. Operating unit, this one. If you assign it to see, first we entered the owner of the account. Owner of the account, definitely it will be the legal entity. And to use this bank account in different modules, you need to assign the operating unit. If you are not assigning it, then the operating unit will not be able to access this bank account. So this is done. And these are by default information is coming: payable options, cash and cash clearing. Okay. Then receivable options, we have the cash account over here. When we start receivable, we can come here and update accounts to see what is the impact over. Click on apply. So this is done. You use this organization will payables, receivables, and access and options. Then click on save and next. If you have any contact information for this account, you can very well with this. Otherwise, click on finish. So now we completed the bank account setup. IT Private Limited 005 account number is set up, done. Okay, so we have to process for payments activity. So before going to payments activity, we have to do certain setups for payments as well. So first part we completed the bank account. We will come back on the bank account again. Before that, we go to in the setups, under payments, payment administrator. Under payment administrator, we can very well define our, in the fund disbursement setup, payment methods. Okay, what all the payments method we can use? We have the check system, we have wire system, we have electronic fund transfer system. Okay, in this you can also define domestic check, international check, and demand draft system also you can do the setup. So all these different types of setups of payment method you can do. And what payment method you define here, you must attach that payment method to your invoices. Otherwise, if you want to use this payment method, what you're defining here, and not using in the supplier invoices, then it will not allow you to proceed for the payment. So we will see activity over here. Go to the task. Okay, we already have lots of people who is doing the practice over this system. They already defined, and there is some Oracle seeded payment methods, like you can see here, bills payable is there. And we are using right now this check, this check payment, we can use it. This check is the Oracle one, but this now got updated. So this is also Oracle seeded. So we have check payments and check. So to proceed with this check payment, we'll see what all this information is capturing. Code check one, check active. Okay. This is just basic information, nothing else. If you want, you can create your own payment method. Just click on create. You can get here the code. IT. Okay. IT. And no need to enter any of this information. Click on next. Okay, where you want to use this one? I don't have loans and student. Okay, so like this, I can select where I want to use this payment method and click on next. And any kind of validation I want, I can put over here. Otherwise, just click on next, review the details and finish it. So you defined your own payment method, check underscore IT. This is done, one part. Then click on Oracle payment setup again over here. If you see here, there are certain codes, okay, service level code, bank instruction, delivery channel code. All these are setups when you do electronic payment or check payment, and you do communication with your bank electronically with your Oracle system. So as this is a test server, we cannot use these functionalities right now. Okay, so now we move to the next level, that is the payment process profile. So this profile will contain some standard informations which will help you to create the payment for invoices, supplier invoices. So in the payment process profile, we will go to the task. In the task, you click go. Okay, there is lot of payment process profile is defined. You can very well define your own payment process profile, or you can update any of this payment process profile with access to your organization. So right now we are going to create our own payment method, payment process profile. We click on create. We give a code IT domestic payment process profile. Okay. IT payment process profile. Payment instructions format. Payment instruction, how it need to be, which method you want, or you can just right now we are doing the check, so we will select the check over here. Okay, we have standard check format over here. Click this one. There is multiple country level setups are there, which we can use it for our purpose. Otherwise, not required. Processing type, it is printed. Okay. Default payment document. Okay. We will come and update this one later. Send to printer. Default printer, nothing. Okay. Save and add details. Okay. Save and add details under usage rule. Payment method, all. Internal bank account, all. First party organization, all. Currency type, all. You can very well specify over here like which payment method to use. If I specify over here, it is, I can add, we defined one payment method called IT check. Check IT. Okay. So this payment process profile will be used only if this payment method is there. Okay. Internal bank account, which bank account it will use? I can specify all. If I want to define multiple bank accounts, or if I want, I can specify over here. Then first party organization, that which legal, which operating unit will use. If I specify, I will add my operating unit, otherwise it will be all. Then payment system. In the payment system, nothing I have to add. Payment creation. Payment creation also, if you want unique remittance document grouping. So if you want any of this checkbox to be enabled, you can very well do that. At the time of payment creation, it will take care of all this information and group it. And then payment instructions creation. Payment instructions creation, how you want it to group your payments. So let's say first party organization, first party legal organization, by payment currency, and by payment date. And this is all okay. Payment sorting, payment amount limit. If you want, you can set the amount limit also. And bank instructions. If you have done the setup of codes, then you can very well add the bank instructions code over here. Then payment instruction format. Standard check format, or I am going to use nothing else. In the reporting, I have separate payment remittance advice, positive pay. This is a new feature, and this is also in India. Also, it is started by RBI. Positive pay, payment instruction register. So all this, if required, you can add it. Otherwise, not an issue if you do not add these details. So once this is done, additional information we see there is nothing. So we are good to go. Click on apply. IT domestic PPP. Okay, this setup is done. Now we have to come to the bank account. Again, we did one bank account setup. It will go to the bank account name, IT private. Click on go. Okay, this is the bank account we just created. We have to click manage payment document. Click on this. Here we are going to define how our payment documents and checkbooks will be there. If you receive the checkbooks, how it will be. Document name. HSBC blank stock, or if you want pre-numbered stock. In India, we have the pre-numbered check comes, the pre-numbered stock. Okay. Under format, standard check format. This one. Payment document category. Okay. These are the payment document category already defined. Most of them are already defined because of your system, that by default from the system, but you can very well define your own payment category as well. So right now I am using check pay. Now HSBC pre-numbered stock I am using. So I will give check number 0121001 to 0121 100. Okay, this is my last available checkbook. If you have multiple checkbooks, you can very well define under here and proceed further. Yeah, I have done, so I click on apply. So HSBC check is created. This document is done. Now you go to manage bank account. So we have completed the payment document. Again, now we have to go to payment administrator page. In the payment administrator, we have to go payment process profile. As we created one payment process profile, IT Tom missed payment process profile. This one, we have to click on update. Okay, default payment document. This DC. Okay, we defined HSBC, this one. We select this one and click on apply. So IT domestic payment process profile is updated. Click on apply, it is completed task. So what we have done, we have created bank account and its document under manage document. We created payment method and we created payment process profile. All this setup is done. Now we will proceed for doing payment. Close this window. Now we are in invoices. So first part, we will do something. Invoice batches. I will go to the same batch. Hardware. Invoices. Under invoices, I have here the check. I will change the method of payment from check to the payment method which I defined, check IT. This one, check underscore IT. Okay. It is saying that it is. So once you do this change, that is also going to update in the scheduled payment, check IT. On this header level, it is not allowing to do the update on the check because this invoice is with withholding tax. And that's the reason you have to come to the scheduled payment and update over here. Okay. This is also the same case with the withholding tax. Because this is the area which will be picked up by the payment when you do the payment. This is the area which will be get picked up in the payment page. So we are done. We have created our payment method for all the invoices. So now we do payment. Okay, so one part, payment of single document. Let's say you want to do the payment to ABC 001. Okay, the single payment method we will use. So invoices, because you will not come to the batches again to do the payment. So if you want to do the payment for just single invoice and you know the invoice number, just enter the invoice number ABC 001. It will bring the invoice. You can go action, pay in full. Okay. And there is another method, go to schedule payment. Okay. Click on the first line, just first line, click and pay. There are two methods. Either you can do the pay in full from here or go to the actions and pay in full. Click OK. It will take you to the payment page. In the payment page, it has taken to you the quick payment ABC Limited. All this information will come, and amount, you have to select the bank account from the list. It will say IT Private Limited, this bank account is available to me. And the payment method will the check payment process profile. Here we defined IT domestic pay. This profile we are going to check. See, now it has taken the check number from the document, the first check number. Okay. And this is the document category is the check payment. All this good. And Control S. Asking me to define the sequence for the payment document also. If I want to generate some document or voucher number, for that reason I have to go to System Administrator, Application, Sequential Numbering. I have categories already defined. F11, Payables, Check Pay. Okay, this check payment, I have to define one document category for this. close this one. This category is already there. Now I have to define the sequence. Name IT check pay application payables starting from 1st Jan 2000 automatic initial value. Save this. Close this one. Then assign this to your category. Application payables category check pay ledger IT India ledger method automatic assignment start date what is the sequence IT check pay. So this is one payables and we have IT US ledger. Okay. I save this. Now I have to go to the payment. AP Supervisor IT invoices entry invoices. I'm going to do the single payment first, then we'll do the payment workbench. ABC-001 actions pay in full. Okay, it will take me to the payment screen. Here I select the bank account, payment method check IT, payment process profile IT domestic payment process profile, check number has come. All this detail is okay. Now So the sequence was missing for manual also. Because I am doing the manual payment, and that's the reason it has to take the manual as well. So once I defined the sequences, I came invoices and selected pay in full. I selected over here my bank account. I selected my payment process profile, and based on the sequence, it has assigned the voucher number over here, and the payment is done to invoice number 001. This is called single payment, when you have to do the one invoice single payment. Now we go to payment workbench. Close this one. This one. We have payments entry. We have two types of payments and payments manager. Under payments, we can do manual payments, and under this payments manager, we can do automatic payment. We will see both today under single manual payment. Even if any refund has to be processed from supplier side, that also we can do. So it is, you have to select manual, trading partner ABC. Oh. Let me find something. ABC India Limited. This one. Okay. Then payment date, let's say 26/07/2021. July. Payment amount we are not entering. Bank account number, bank account IT Private Limited. Check underscore IT. All this information you have to fill, because we are not doing pay in full. We have to enter all the informations manually. Payment process profile IT domestic. See, now it is the check number 2 is going to come. Click on enter and adjust invoices. ABC-002. Invoice has come. This one. Save this information. Once you save it, yeah, it is grayed out. You cannot unchange it. Your payment amount is 9,000. Your discount is nothing. Unpaid amount. If you want, you can change the payment amount from less than 9,000. So unpaid amount will come, and discount available if any we are doing any payment method based on which any discount is available, that will come over here. Close this one. So this payment is done. Now suppose you have done this payment and this payment is wrong. Just go to actions, void. Okay, it is asking to enter you a correct GL date for this payment, because in the system it is 25th of July, in but we have entered 26th of July. Okay, because the system is in US, so that's the reason it is saying 25th of July. So once I click on void, and this I give these dates and action, invoice action none, click OK, the payment will be cancelled. See, it created a negative line of 9,000. So the payment is cancelled. Now this invoice will say it is open. So this is how you can do manual payment, single payment, and now we will do the batch payment. Under batch payment also the same process. You have to go click on payments manager. It will open page over here. Okay, here you have to click on payment process request. Under payment process request, submit a single request. Okay. Now you give any name for this. ABC PPR. Okay. Now it is asking schedule payment selection criteria. Okay. Pay through date. If any invoice which you want to do the payment, uh, like if it is due today, till today, all the invoices due will be picked up, or you can very well process the payments till next week also. If any invoice falling due in next week, you can do the payment for that also. You have to just give the pay through date. Pay through date is the last day of payment which you want to include. If you want to include December 31st also, you can do this payment also, but it will be a very big payment file. So mostly organizations, what they do payment for the just 1 week in advance. So if I am processing today the payment, all the invoices will be selected for the next week also for the payment. So it will reduce the burden on payment processing team. And payments team do payments. This payment, the submit payment process request, they do only once or twice in a week. Payment activity is not done every day. It is once or twice in a week. If it is a well-managed organization. So pay through date, let's say I give it here 31st of July. Payment high priority, low priority. If I decide the priority over here, that also will come. Then I have a payment method. Check IT. I want to use this one. And pay group, legal entity, payment currency, all this will be the all. If I want to specify, I can specify. Then payment attributes. Payment date is 25th. Disbursement bank account. IT private limited. Payment process profile. IT domestic. Payment document. HSBC check. Exchange rate. If we are doing foreign currency payment, then it will take the exchange rate based on the rate defined for the corporate. Okay, and we are not going to use this anyone. Then start user rate. If we are selecting user over this currency rate, we have to give the user rate over here, otherwise nothing. Processing stop process for the review after scheduled payment selection. So once the selection of the payment is done, stop it, because I want to review which invoice to pay, which should not be paid. And this one, automatically initiate when payment process is completed. Okay, any failure, if any failure is happening, reject all documents, reject all payments in the list. Okay, mostly all organizations select this, because there should not be, because based on this what you are going to submit, it is selecting all the payments for all the suppliers. Okay, so if for any reason this payment request is completing in error, so you should not review the same file again, and you submit, you come to the reason that why it got rejected, correct the error and submit again the new request. Then in additional information, we do not have anything. Click on submit. So once you entered all this information, click on submit. It says ABC PPR is submitted. Now we will search this Payment process profile, click on go. Okay, it is here. It is a new status is new. It is now doing a, we have to click on refresh. Okay, once we refreshed it, it says that selected scheduled payment is 5. Invoices pending for review. I click on start action. When I clicked on start action, it will say these all invoices will be paid. So these all invoices will invoice number 002, which we created a payment in the manual payment workbench, and then we canceled that payment. So now it is available over here. And credit note number ABC 100, then other invoices 54345. So 2345. And see, on ABC4, it is saying that discount we can take 250. If we are paying it within the limit, it is automatically taking the discount, 5% of this 5,000. So this allow you to reduce the manual entry of anything. So if you are okay to pay all this, click on submit, or if you don't want to pay invoice number 5, you can just select this, remove from request. Confirm. So now you see that is removed, and now I can submit it. Or in any invoice you want to pay just the amount. Okay, on this I want to pay just 5,000 rupees. Click on calculate. So amount changed, everything got changed. So now you click on submit. Once you click on submit, it will now process calculating special amounts, formatting the payment. Now in between also you can cancel, terminate this payment profile, otherwise it is still formatting. We click here, it is asking us to formatting ready for printing. So we just need to review if everything is okay. Take action, click on action. Okay, this is the document it is. It is, we have to give no print. No printer is the printer name, default printer name. Click on print. Okay. Now click on refresh again. It is still formatting. You click in this arrow, submitted for printing, take action. Okay, now it says reference number this printed Indian rupee document, total payment 17,750. And this is the payment reference number. What is the document number? Paper document number 1212. This is the check number. Okay, this is the check number, this is the reference number in the system, and this is also one reference number, payment instruction number, payment document number, that is, and payment reference number. So once you confirm this, record the print status. Click on continue. Yes, click on apply. So this is done. Click on the refresh status. It says it is formatting. Now the payment status changed to confirmed. So this payment is now done. There is nothing over here. So this is called payment process manager. So here you can do payments to hundreds and thousands of the suppliers in one go. You no need to do one by one payment in the manual payment screen. You can do very well do payments over here without any bothering. You can very well process the payments over here. So any doubt over this payment processes?
No, sir.
Okay, so today we completed the payment. Tomorrow we have just 2 points pending: advance payment to suppliers and employee expenses. These two will complete tomorrow, and we will complete the accounts payable part tomorrow. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So if you have any doubt, you can ask me, or we will close the call. And yeah, I guess you sent message that there is some videos are not opening.
Yes, sir. I sent. Suresh Raja sir has sent some videos, sir.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Thank
we
you. Bye.
close. Thank you. Bye bye.
Yeah. Thank you.